Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Nuggets, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle.
You know, for Denver, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the point. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Now here's Murray to the middle. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Pass to Carrington, fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Denver. The Wizards beat them last time when these two met in Washington.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that 3-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Here's Carrington. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Takes a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brown passes to Murray. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Oh, there's the alley! And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
First in field goal percentage, and this is a squad that you must get physical with and box out. When you don't, they burn you on the offensive glass, ranking number 2 in the league in second chance points.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Now here's Jokic. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
To the inside. Stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Johnson against Middleton. Here's Brown. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up for 3. Gordon nails it from 3.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
And timeout is called by Brian Keith. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A moment here to see the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
It's Middleton on the wing from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Murray with it. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. George defending. Shoots a fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. Wizards trail by 6. Middleton from the outside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Here's Brown. Outside Johnson. Here's Brown. 14 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Left side Murray. Pass to Jokic. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's the teardrop. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. So it's Denver now. 6-point game. And here's Murray. Still no points. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. 4th, the Nuggets.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Down low. Here's Sarr. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Johnson on the wing. Here's Brown. Outside Murray. Buried from 15 feet out. Murray's got 5 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Carrington. No points yet. Launches it from deep. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Murray. George against Gordon from the arc. And again, Denver with a 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Denver?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Here's Jokic. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now a timeout called by Denver, and the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson, and Strawther's subbed in for Brown. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Five to shoot. The 11-footer. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. McCollum taking his time here. Outside Coulibaly. 3-pointer. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
Smart pass by C.J. McCollum. I mean, he's got an eye for dropping dimes.
Murray against Reed. Shoots from 14. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Coulibaly on the wing. To the paint. Here's McCollum. That one no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Strawther. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Najee in for Jamal Murray.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now here's McCollum. No points so far. Launches it. And the Wizards with another 3.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Pass to Jokic. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Najee. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's Denver up by 12. And we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. C.J. McCollum is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Thomas in at the 4. Pass to Jokic.
Washington foul. Number 4. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Watson. Back to Najee. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Hardaway, no good. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Thomas. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Count it. So it's Denver now. They've led by as many as 14. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now a timeout called by Denver.
And they're second in the league in free throw shooting. Not a team you want to foul. They'll make you pay at the stripe.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Pass to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. There's the three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 10. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and compose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jokic the screen for 3. Hardaway. Washington with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Watson. Pass to George. To the inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 15 points in the game. Denver leading by 5. Here's Brown. Back to Hardaway. Gordon outside. It's Jokic, high post. And rejected. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Wizards trail by 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. George feels it out a bit. Let's go with a 3. Here's Bagley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
Both good from the line that time. So it's Denver now. They've led by as many as 14. Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. In the paint, Jokic going off.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Bagley sets a screen. Left side Koulibaly lets the 3 fly, drills it from deep. Koulibaly's got 12 points.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Brown. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Pass to George. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Gordon outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Hardaway. Screen by Gordon. And he's going for the lob! And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
The Wizards trail by 4. And there's a pick. Pass to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Pass to Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Hardaway. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 12.
He's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Bagley sets a screen. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Jokic. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Sarge checked in for Washington. Middleton comes in for Koulibaly. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Pass to Middleton. Rebounded by Denver. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Murray. Here's Brown. And here's Gordon. Middleton covering.
2 minutes remaining.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Brown. The baseline J is on the way, and the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
To the wing on the left. Here's Carrington. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. The shot by Brown, no good. Washington trailing. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
There's 39 seconds left in the half. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Johnson to the middle. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Carrington. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Releases. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. With the step back. Out to Gordon. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.